The Aces in a little bit of a rut. They've lost 2 in a row. It's been a tough stretch for them both off and on the court. A'ja Wilson staying with it. The MVP to be, having the best individual season any player in the history of the WNBA. This is the 28th year of the W. And then Wilson, but Cardoso is there. That's a little South Carolina on South Carolina. And the Sky are actually up 5 after 1. The Sky are hanging on to the final playoff spot, that 8th and coveted last spot. This is a big spot for them. Oh, little defense. Angel Reese, who had herself a magnificent game, a 20-rebound game, 3rd straight 20-rebound game. That's never happened. Wilson, 14, 10, 2 blocks at the half. So she's got a double-double as we hit the half. In the 4th, now this thing really gets going. Sky down by 11. They were actually down 13. Reese got it. And then they just start chipping into it. She has just been so great. She's adjusted to the physicality of the league incredibly well. Lindsey Allen, it's a 7-point game. Remember, this was 13 in the quarter. Allen again, hang on a second. It's down to 6. 40 seconds to go. It's still a 6-point game. This thing should be a wrap. Kennedy Carter, hang on a second. Under 6 seconds to go. 3-point game. Carter, put it up. You bet, we are tied at 75. 1.1 to go. Chelsea Gray with a perfect lob to Wilson to win it at the horn. Here's how it sounded.
Chelsea has it, lobs it inside, backdoor off the glass, it counts, it's good, the Aces win, the Aces win, oh, there it was, the backdoor look and the conversion, it's 22, it's A'ja Wilson, bucket good, game, set, match. Oh.
Look, I just want to point something out on that play. First off, that was a great call by Becky. You know, they had the young rookie down there, Angel Reese. I'm not sure why she was guarding A'ja Wilson when Cardoso had 5+ blocks on her already. I'm not sure why you had a 6'7" center not guarding the rim, because when we're at the rim, right, our percentage to make a shot goes from here to here. We let A'ja Wilson go off a screen. A backdoor nice screen from Kelsey Plum. Frees her loose. Chelsea Gray makes a nice indoor pass, and they win the game. I thought the Chicago Sky were going to take this one, put it into overtime. Kennedy Carter made a huge 3-point shot to almost put it into overtime before the Aces drew up that play and got the win. Took the soul out of the Chicago Sky. So let's hear what the ESPN got to say, and let's get on.
Well, the U.S. Open does start tomorrow, so I guess it is appropriate on the old game, set, match. She said she did have a little bit of help, as you can see there, as evidenced on your screen. And after the game, asked about that frantic final sequence.
In that moment, I was like, you know, this is what we're supposed to do. This is the game. This is the entertainment. Like, this is what you guys came to see. And I was so glad that we were able to deliver and be on the winning side. But when it's coming to trusting someone with the pass, it's going to always be Chelsea Gray for me. She's going to always deliver it on time. And I know she gets anxious and mad when she can't deliver it on time. But when it comes to just crunch time, oh, please, I trust Chelsea with the ball no matter what. So I was very confident.
I mean, that pass was unbelievable. 253 dimes from Gray to Wilson, most of any duo in the WNBA, and that 253rd and last might qualify so far as the play of the season. Man, those stats, just some of the array of incredible numbers from today's game. For more perspective, the Hall of Famer and the 6-year WNBA veteran Rebecca Lobo joins us on SportsCenter. It's hard to wax poetic after the best player in the league went 8 for 28 from the field, but despite her struggles, clearly proving she's the MVP to be. Just take me through that last sequence, one simple sequence of hundreds of thousands throughout the course of a year to kind of show you the player that A'ja Wilson is.
Well, Becky Hammon knows that if she needs a bucket late in the game, that she can go to her MVP. And there have been multiple times over the course of the last 3 seasons where Becky Hammon has been in that situation where she has to drop a play with only about a second to go. And every time she's able to get someone on her team a great shot. Perfect screen by Kelsey Plum, a great pass by Chelsea Gray, and then A'ja Wilson is able to finish. And A'ja was frustrated for quite a bit of this game. She had 20 field goal attempts in the first half alone. As you mentioned, she wasn't her normal efficiency. It didn't matter. She still ended up with 20 points, 18 rebounds, and then the shot to win the game. So just a remarkable play drawn up by the coach and great execution by her players.
All part of a remarkable season. It ended a little mini rut for Las Vegas. They've also had a really difficult month, both on and off the floor. This has to be a great respite in the moment. Last thing, I mentioned Angel Reese. You saw it in the highlights. Third straight 20-rebound game, a feat never accomplished by any woman ever in the WNBA. I mean, you were a front court player. That's how you became a Hall of Famer on the front line. Take everyone inside the mindset to emerge with a board total like that in back-to-back games as a rookie in the best league in the world.
Well, certainly. Let's put this in a little bit of perspective. This is one of the greatest rebounding seasons we have seen in the history of this league. We've never had a player average 12 rebounds per game. Angel is close to 13 right now. So we've never had a player average 5.2 offensive rebounds per game. That is what she's doing night in and night out. She is relentless on the glass, and to be doing it as a 6'3" rookie has been remarkable. And some of her critics likes to say, well, she gets a lot of offensive rebounds off of her own misses. Well, our stats and information group looked that up. If you take away all of the offensive rebounds off her own misses, guess what, Zubin? She's still leading the league in offensive rebounds per game. She has been remarkable, historically remarkable on the glass.
Yeah, A'ja Wilson's doing things we've never seen in the 28-year history of the league, and so is Angel Reese, and the Caitlin Clark-Angel Reese connection seemingly will never end because they're each trying to hold on to the final two spots in the playoffs, 7th and 8th.
They're both, I mean, look, that we're going to end that show right there. The Chicago Sky really have a really big chance of missing the playoffs. I'm a little worried they're going to. Indiana Fever, I think they're going to clinch the playoffs for sure. I think they'll be just fine. And I think they're going to make some noise in the playoffs. Now, I don't think Lobo should just be giving Angel Reese a pass on her offensive play. 4 for 16 from the field. That's just not something we're going to keep excusing because she's grabbing 15 plus rebounds a game. It's important that she works on her offensive game and gets better offensively. It is important to the Chicago Sky. It is important to her teammates. It is important for her and herself, for this league. We don't want to know Angel Reese is just a rebounder. Yes, she's doing great things. She's accomplishing great things rebounding the basketball. But she has to improve on her offensive game. At this very moment, her offensive game is worse than a high school basketball player. It is. It is terrible. Her offensive game has to improve to a higher level. We are talking about professional basketball. You have to be able to finish layups. You are right next to the rim. You have to be able to work on your offensive game set. Besides that, you have a tremendous motor. You have a tremendous knack to get around the basketball. The basketball just finds Angel Reese. Doesn't even matter if she's at the three-point line. The basketball is going to bounce her way. She's going to get a rebound. She's just going to find the basketball. Trust me. It just works like that for her. Another thing is girls in the WNBA just don't know how to simply do the basics. They don't know how to box out. So they're going to keep on jumping with Angel Reese, and she's going to keep on outworking you and beating you every single time. Angel Reese, you have to grab your rebound and go up and finish the shot. If you could do that, you could solidify yourself as one of the best fours in the game. But right now, your offensive gameplay is just not good enough. It isn't. And a lot of people like to say that and critique it and criticize. She's right. But there's a reason why. There has to be a reason. If everyone is, it's not like someone's just making something up. And then the more the season goes on, the more it's just so obvious. Because now people are looking for that. So that's my takeaway. As far as the Aces go, the Aces got to get it together too. Aces played like shit. The Aces look terrible. They don't look like a contestant. They don't look like a contender. The Aces do not look like a contender right now. They're missing shots. They're not playing well. A'ja Wilson had one of her worst games of the season. She's getting blocked by Cardoso 5 times. Another thing is, why did Spoon have Cardoso 6'7" guarding the inbounder? I get it. But then you got A'ja Wilson, who she pretty much locked up for the game, had 5 blocks on her. You're going to put Angel Reese on her Angel Reese is looking at the basketball on the inbound. Asia Wilson gets loose on a backdoor screen. Boom, ball game. Look, man, I can go on and on about this game. It was a crazy, crazy environment. If you guys didn't catch it live, you missed out on a good one because the ending was crazy. The back-to-back three-point shots from Carter and then the game winner from Asia Wilson to seal the game. What a game, what an environment. We need more of this. And, yeah, man, it was exciting basketball. Besides that, it's your boy, C. O'Connor. If you have not, man, make sure you guys check out Game Day. Make sure you guys sub to the channel. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. I appreciate you, and I'm out.